Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading for May the 9th through the 16th. And as always, it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Let's welcome in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, spirit guides, our higher selves, and any other animal, ancestral, or dragon guides that you feel resonant with, Taurus. And as always, you're most welcome, of course, to use your own intuition with the images on these cards. And let's see what's going to jump out here. Let's start. Okay. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, King of Cups and the Magician. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, yeah. I think recently, Taurus, you've started on a, or maybe you're thinking about, starting a new path and you're kind of a little bit undecided as to maybe what to do for that path or whether or not you should begin at this time. I'll just see what's going to... All right, Knight of Pentacles at the top. Yeah, I think there's... Knight of Pentacles is... I think you're taking your time with this decision at the moment. There's some things that perhaps challenging you with this, with regard to this new path or new venture. And it's not surprising that you've been sort of going within here to kind of work out what it is and how it is that you're going to be moving forward. But probably it is wise to kind of take your time here, Taurus, which is, always a good thing to do if you're having to make a major decision, okay? Well, of course, use your own discernment when I say that. Underlying theme is the Hermit and the Devil. So, yeah, I think you might be going within yourself to work out what it is that's holding you back, whether there's some idea or value that you're attached to, or maybe there could be relationships or something in your life, maybe work or something that you have a connection with, but it might be the nature of that connection, like how you're connecting with that. That could be making you feel held back. The Devil is, there's an element of free choice with the Devil as well. Okay, so sometimes there's subconscious things that kind of hold us back. So maybe you're taking some time out here with your Hermit, or this is an underlying theme that perhaps you're going to be going within, doing some soul work, looking at your underlying beliefs and values, perhaps looking at your childhood and things like that as well. General direction moving forward, though, is, this is a really great forward moving direction as well, is that you're going to be accessing inner resources as a result of going in with your hermit phase, like your inward time, the self-reflection, self-assessment, self-reflection. You could be doing some journaling, maybe you're doing some art, something creative to kind of process some subconscious things. But here you are accessing your inner resources here with a Magician, which is really great. And you're also going to be, in this spirit or this vein of, self-love, self-care, which is really nice for you, Taurus. I think you're going to be directing a lot of, love towards yourself, which is good because, as the high frequencies come through, it's almost like we can't not do that because the high frequencies are moving us into unconditional love, and we need to direct that towards ourselves because the high frequencies will go through everything, basically. They will leave no stone unturned in terms of if you need to clear things, they will need to be cleared, okay? But in your own time, Taurus, which is what you're doing here, you're taking your time And you are fine-tuning things with that Five of Wands, which is really nice. This is looking like a soul, inner soul path reading for you, or soul journeying reading. Of course, the nature of, you know, what you come across on that journey is up to you. And it is, yeah, we won't be covering all of that in the reading, obviously, but this is just pointing to that idea that doing some soul work could be really helpful for you at this time. But taking your time with it, okay? Right, let's grab these two here. So you've got Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups again. Wow, Taurus, this is great. Outcome. Yeah, Six of Cups, inner child activation and higher consciousness. So as a result of you doing this inner soul work, you're going to possibly reacquaint yourself with your inner child, maybe refriend or reparent your inner child if that's something that resonates with you and that's something that you feel you need to do. And you're also going to be, you know, moving into higher consciousness here, meditation, getting some insights, getting clear, Ace of Swords. Okay, so this, perhaps doing some inner child work is going to give you a lot of clarity, which is just awesome. In the area of your challenge, Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. But this could also be something that you're not aware of, and that is that this whole process is going to feel like down the track, it's going to actually help to fuel and help you to move forward into a spiritual way of being. Very spiritual and creative here, Taurus. Okay, and this is what you're thinking here. You know, just recently you've been probably thinking that something needs to shift, that you're wanting to start something new or add something new into your life, right? And this is going to feel very spiritual as time moves forward. Ace of Wands. And also it's going to really lift your energy. So if you're feeling low energy at the moment, don't worry, because your energy is going to pick up, Ace of Wands, okay, down the track. Or it could be sooner than we think. And here we have the Knight of Cups. And that this might also be another energy, another person coming in who is going to be really supportive and uplifting for you. But also that it's going to allow you to maybe give of your energy more freely if that's something that you feel is difficult at the moment. Maybe you don't feel that you have much energy to kind of give out, or maybe, yeah, something like that. Then down the track, it's going to be, you know, releasing inner blocks can sometimes help with frequency. It can help with chakra flow. It can help with chakra energy. It can also help with, you know, helping you to, I guess, feel lighter in your being, so that you're able, and more energized, so you're able to give, I guess, even love and unconditional love and care towards others. If you know, I'm not saying you're not doing that now, but if you're finding that a strain and a stress, okay, there could be, as a result of doing some inner work, that may be easier for you to do. Let's grab some spirit guidance as well. Knight of Cups. Wow. There's a lot of love coming towards you, Taurus, and you are going to be giving a lot of love and care and compassion and attention here. You also have a beautiful Three of Pentacles, creative, collaborative energy. As we've mentioned, the Ace of Wands, very creative. Okay, so maybe you're going to be doing something with other people. And, you know, Spirit could also be saying that if there is an opportunity for you to do something creative with other people, you know, it could be your family, friends, or even a community group or something else like that, then that could be a really great thing to do. And of course, you know, our inner child is probably quite highly creative. Okay, so doing some creative activity may even help you with your inner child work. Now, you have the Seven of Swords came out reverse, and this probably means that you are no longer going to be, I guess, keeping this under wraps or sort of pushing it into the background, Taurus. I think this, you know, Spirit's saying it's time for you to take action on this you know, your idea here of a new path, of your soul work, of activating your inner child. It is time. You know, upright here, it's saying, you know, we're going to be doing things on the quiet and using mental strategies, but it's going to be less about mental strategies now, Taurus, and more about tuning in, okay, and tuning into the Six of Cups, your inner hermit, yeah, and using your power of awareness. And here we have the Knight of Cups again. So yeah, 3 times in your reading. So this could be about you, Taurus, doing more self-love and self-care if that's something you feel is resonant with you, and also finding people of like mind so that you can be the loving being that you are. Okay. So a lot of unconditional love. Oh, let's look at the bottoms of the decks first of all. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, a lot of abundance coming in for you, Taurus. So I feel that you're going to be really reaping the benefits of doing this inner work. If there's a path calling to you that is sort of healing and soul work, that kind of vibe, you know, I think this reading is kind of confirming for you to move into that, right? The World, yes, beautiful. Freedom, responsibility. So also having a nice balance of spiritual or inner life and the material or external life, okay? So that's really nice as well. You're going to be getting a balance of that. Also, these 2 cards are very grounded, okay? So it's very earth energy, which you are, Taurus, earth energy as well. 8 of Swords, yeah. So I think what you're going to be doing here, Taurus, is you're going to be identifying which, I guess, perhaps values or beliefs that you have held about possibly yourself or about life or about, you know, relationships or something like that, or anything that resonates with you that has those beliefs and values have been sort of holding you back. This is 8 of Swords, which is, you know, always that energy of, once again, there's a bit of a choice. This is not set in stone, okay? This is transient, okay? But it's up to the individual. So it's up to you, Taurus, to investigate those values and beliefs that you feel have been holding you back. And Spirit's saying, you know, if you can do that and do some inner child work, there will be a release. There will be like this, you know, firing up of your spirituality, your passion, your inspiration, your energy levels, okay, and feeling, you know, more a lighter, freer to do those things that you're wanting to do. 3 of Swords, yeah, there's some healing here that you're doing, Taurus, okay, as many of us are, right? Inner healing with your soul work there, which is just awesome. So, yeah, it's understandable why you're going within at the moment and taking your time with this decision, because doing soul work is not for the faint-hearted, but for those that do it, the benefits are invaluable, can I say? No. Right, let's just grab that card off the top. Unlock your gifts. Yeah, I think you are going within, Taurus, or maybe you will be in the near future to unlock your gifts here. Sacred gifts, energy senses, pure love is the key. Yeah, there's a whole lot of love in this reading, okay? Healing as well. And your energy, I mean, this card here is your energy here, okay? Ace of Wands. What if I said Swords before? This is Wands, okay? You will be unlocking your energy, you know, your higher consciousness. This is almost like your higher senses as well. It says energy senses here, but you could have spiritual gifts that you are unlocking, that you are going to be exploring here, Taurus, okay? Is what I'm getting from this as well. Dolphins, definitely an animal spirit guide for you at this time, helping you to, you know, move out of the analysis kind of energy, which this did come up in reverse, so you probably will be moving out of that and into, you know, perhaps an inner child. Dolphins, very playful. This is your inner child here as well, Taurus, okay? So that's going to be probably part of your soul work as well. Yeah, so there we have it. Hope that's been helpful. I think we might wrap it up there, and look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon.